Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Tonight we're going to take a look at a quick look, but we're also going to play this scenario of the GP40-2 DLC from Train Sim World. Normally I wouldn't have bought this because it's 20 bucks, and to me, I'm usually really easy on DLCs because, like Farm Sim or World of Tanks, because they add a lot to the game. This I feel like at 20 bucks is way too expensive for an engine that's basically a reskin of an SD40 with GP trucks. I mean, they're a little bit different, but it's that's a lot of money to ask for an engine that you're really not going to use that much, because really all it gives you is 3 new scenarios. Now, you can also use this in the services, but from what I've read online, and now I never played the services on this game, but really what it does is they've taken this engine and replaced a bunch of services that were originally in the game with this engine, but you're doing the same services over again. So it's not like they even added new services. You're basically just going to repeat a service that you did in an SD40. And what I heard too is because this engine is less capable than the engines that were originally there, the issue that you run into is that you can't, when you get to steeper grades, this engine ends up having to be like full bore power wise, and you're not even able to make it up some of the grades. Like, they didn't think this out. They just kind of said, let's slap this engine on some services. So personally, I got this for 8 bucks because it was on sale. I don't think that's bad. I would have paid 8 bucks for this. I would never have paid $20 for this DLC. That's just my personal opinion. But it is a gorgeous model, and it has the original, like the more vintage. That's not the original CSX, obviously. Going back to our orange, red, and blue chassis, or orange, yellow, and blue chassis system, this is like the 90s or 80s paint scheme that I remember when I was growing up. The gray CSX paint scheme. So our job is to round up the SD40-2s and park them, and so that's what we're going to do in this scenario. But once again, and it's gorgeously modeled. The faults aren't necessarily the train engine's fault. It's partly faults from... Why is this guy in my seat? It's also partly faults from Train Sim World itself. Set the front headlights to bright. I would have done some of the other more exciting track motion, will you? If you will. Hang on, he wants this to what? Independent brake release. Like where we're actually going out instead of just switching around the yard. Let's see, Cumberland Track 14, stop at location 23 yards. So there's where we're going. I would have done some of those scenarios, but every other scenario that they give you, the other two scenarios that they give you, unfortunately are done at nighttime. So you don't have the turn the bell off. Oh well, must be stuck for the ringer because I pressed the horn button. The horn button. They were all nighttime scenarios, so it was completely pitch dark out, pitch black, and you couldn't see anything. So it's like, and the headlights don't work so great on this game. I've noticed, like the nighttime scenarios aren't wonderful. Because you can't really see ahead. It's like they don't really light up the ground. I don't know. Train engine lights are really bright. I've been in a train engine before when it's at nighttime, and it's much brighter than it is in the game. Anyway, so we're kind of stuck to daylight scenario. So we're going to be stopping up here once we get past this little area. Switch down that track. Okay, so we need to cross this. Oh, independent brake. I was doing the train brake because I'm an idiot. Okay, so now we need to go out and throw the switches out the back door here. Why, John? Get out. Go to bed. And I just got myself in trouble. All right, so here we go. We're going to walk down here. I didn't pull back enough, I don't think. Let's see here. Let's take a look real quick. Nope. I did. Yay! I just cleared that. Did I? Did I clear it? I can't. I don't remember if there's a crouch button. Yep, I cleared it. Wow, that was really close. Well, let's see what happens. We'll roll back. I guess we can just leave the doors open right now, since we're going to be doing yard operations here. Let's see. Reverse is twice or 3 times. Stick my head out the window. There I am. It's really weird. It's kind of buggy. Did I make it? Yeah, I did. Okay, so actually what we probably should do is stop here and put the full brake on, and I'm going to run back there and... Yep. I need to set these. So this one's already set for that. So we're going to follow it back to where we're going. This one is going... That would go to the shed. I know you can do this from the map too, but those points are set properly. And these points are set properly. Oh, wow, look at that. It's a miracle. It's so pretty. I don't know why OBS keeps streaming on me, but I'm not pressing the button to make it stream, and it's just doing it. This game and OBS do not get along. That's what I use to record. They got some issues. All right, let's do this again. Reverse is on. So we need to turn the brake. Oh, it's the brakes. That's why it's doing it. That's going to be a pain in the butt. Every time I put the train brake on, we're going to stream. Whoa, no, no, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. And the whole world is like, why does Arthur keep streaming, not stream? And that's going to make people crazy. Now, once we attach up, I think we will use the train brake will work. But that sucks. I forgot about that, too. That was another reason why I never streamed this game, because my buttons are crossed. I should just use... NVIDIA screen capture, I forget what they call it. Shadow play, that's the word I'm thinking of. Okay, head back in, and we're gonna... Slow things way down. Don't want to be going 6 miles an hour when I get to this engine. 2 might be enough. So these guys, these SDs are all getting upgraded. These have the more modern CSX paint scheme there, but we still have another one back there with the older paint scheme. The grays. Which I like the gray paint scheme. I think it's pretty cool. There we go. Wait for a moment. Just a minute. Okay. Change the MU2A valve on the SD42 to trail 6 or trail 26. Where is that? Oh, it's got to do it here. Okay. So you can see here, here's the SD40. Once again, the model is very similar. It's basically the same thing. The difference between them is that the SD has the larger six axles altogether. 3 axles up front, 3 in the back. The GP has 4 axles. So, and that's the difference between the Jeeps and the SDs. But the model's almost identical. I mean, really, everything else up top, I think. Now, look at that. The headlights are different. There's some differences. They're similar. Trail 6 or 2.6. Set the handbrake to off. Oh, the handbrake's outside. Yeah. Head back to the GP40 and sit in the engineer's seat. There we go. There we go. And stop at location Cumberland turntable. How do I get there? Okay. Is it through? I gotta look at the map. Alright, we're there. Wow, that's an awful long way. But okay, so we're gonna pull out and we're gonna go up to this main switch again. So that's where we're gonna go. Alright, so go ahead and wrap her up. There she goes. It's pretty cool stuff. And we'll take her down the tracks. 8.5 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure this track is the one that we want right there that goes back. Yeah. So. He's getting edgy. He's like playing with his hands. Road crossing here. Let's see, is that the one that goes back to the turntable? Yep, that's it. You mean, oh yeah, that's it. So we just need to go get that second engine past the leads there, or the points, and I'll start applying brake. No, not emergency. There we go. And back in the cab, we're going to hop out and go set that point. There we go. Switch the lever. here. It's kind of narrow there. Wish I wasn't so fat. Alright, here we go. Hop in the seat and back this bad boy up. Oops, nope. Hello, me. He doesn't seem to be turning the right way. Okay, there he goes. I know I got past the points, so... Sweet. And I need to put the brakes on. I hope I don't miss the... No, not emergency. Did it again. Need to check something real quick here. It's always best to set your route before you get in. Did you guys see the stop? I realized that this point wasn't set when I saw that. Let's go ahead and do this. And we'll take a look back. I might as well walk back here. You know, we'll ride a little further. We can even do it. You can do it through the map view. So if I go here. You can also switch it like that for those of you that have never played before, but there we go. We're all set. I don't want to keep having to get out of the engine and run, so that's why I did that. Makes it a little bit easier. Let's hop in here. Get out of my way. Get off my farm, you varmint. When Seth was little, he used to say that. He used to say, "You varmint, get off my farm." I prefer the head-out view, but now they put that guy in there that's goofy looking. It's kind of silly looking. Alright, so we're going to roll this thing back. They want it right there, so we'll do that. We'll get it into about 5 yards. $61 yards, 55 yards, 52. As long as you don't hit the red, that's the death. All right. And we're stopping. I might have wanted the engine there. Maybe I did that wrong. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, we almost dumped the other engine onto the turntable, which would have been fine, but if the turntable was the wrong way, we could have taken it off. Let's see. SD40 has... It cannot be started. You'll need to use the spotter controls to move it onto the seat. Okay. So we need to go 30 yards, 20 yards here. Use the turntable and spotter controls to move the locomotive. Okay, so 4 yards. What is this? What is this thing else we have to do here? There's all these new objectives. Okay, what's this? E? What? 1 yard. What is this? The handbrake is applied. Release before using the spotter controls. Use the turntable and spotter controls to move the locomotive. What? No. I'm so confused right now. Handbrake. The handbrake should be off, right? Yeah, handbrake is off. Use the turntable and spotter controls. Well, how... Turntable's locked, okay.
So freaking bad.
Hold on, folks. Alright, so do I need to take this brake? Is this what they're talking about? This brake? Is my handbrake off? Okay, it's released. I wish you could see. If you could only see the way the engine. Did it move? It hath not moved. It hasn't moved. Has it? Maybe I need to hold it longer. It is moving. It did move. A little bit. Didn't it? No, I don't have the sand around. It's not moving. I don't understand. Hold on, folks. Let me figure this out. I think I understand. The spotter controls actually move this engine, so we are going to have to change some stuff. Our goal is to get that engine connected to here. I was thinking we were supposed to be using that engine to move this onto the turntable because I'm an idiot. So now that I have that figured out, we'll fix this. I'll fix you. We're going to sit on the seat, and we're going to rotate this, I think. One more. Wrong way. For some reason this doesn't make sense to me, but I guess that's how it would be. One more. There she goes. So I guess these spotter controls are for when you need to operate the electric portion of the motor without... It's a very low power mode. It basically operates off the train's battery. And what it does is it allows guys to move trains in and out of the shop without causing fumes. And then it also allows you, if the train is empty, you can move it like places. So we need to turn the handbrake off. There we go. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do forward. There we go. And you can see the engine is moving forward. Out of the very top right corner of our eyes, we can see we're actually moving this engine. So it's a real thing, and it is, obviously, all these things are real, but that's why they have it. Unfortunately, I can't really see. But it's a real thing, and I thought that was pretty neat. So we'll just roll this thing up onto the turntable. There's where it starts. We're cruising. We're going to get this thing all the way. We need to get it in the middle of it so that we're... Alright, so let's take a look at my magnificent parking job. Did I actually make it all the way onto the turntable? Oh, look at me. Perfection. Alright, so let's go ahead and rotate the turntable. I want to go this way. It's going to lock. Ka-chunk. Nope, I don't even know what I did there. I meant to lock it. I pressed the wrong button. I've done this before. Alright, there we go. Lock turntable. Hop on out. And we're going to get back in here and use these spotter controls. So it's pretty neat. A little thing I knew nothing about. Never heard of that before. Never seen it before. But it is a thing. And at this speed, we should link up, so... Sweet. Okay. All right. So we did it. Now, for some reason, it's still not registering, but we are coupled up. So I think we're going to hop on here now and yank that bad boy out. These are released, right? And here we go. Amperage boosting up, and we are not moving at all. Perfect. Brakes are off. Train not moving. What? I'm stuck. I turned this off, right? This is not applied, right? There we go. So it's released. Maybe I have to use these spotter controls to move the train. And once again, here's the problem that I have with this game. There are a lot of bugs. I mean, a lot of bugs. See, I think what happened was I parked these too close. But now something's all messed up. I think I parked those too far, and this engine's actually supposed to go where my other GP40-2 is parked. I'm not able to move this at all. Why was the brake on all the way, though? It shouldn't matter, though, because these... We moving? Oh, we are. Okay, good. Well, then we'll just do this. I don't know why the handbrake went full on like that, but it did. So, anyway. I was thinking, man, we're not going to be able to finish this, but we are. But we might have bugged the scenario. Which sucks, because I've done that before. Alright, so we come to a stop. We've come to a stop. I'm going to hop out of here. Close this. Turn that off. And it's, oh, it's putting us up there. Okay, so we should be all set. It's still saying use spotter controls to move the locomotive. We did that. So that might have been, somebody said that this one is one that you can't complete. So the only daytime one you can't complete. So maybe that might be it for our video. We'll have to see. If I can get this thing rolling, then we'll go for it. But otherwise, we might be calling it a video at that point. Because this scenario is supposed to be bugged. It looks like we might have just run into the bug. Nope, we're moving. All right. So our next goal is 898 yards ahead. We'll go ahead and work our way up there. We should actually pause this and see how to get over there. Pause the train, please. Can we pause this train? I might have wanted to go down that track right there. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, we wanted to go that way. I guess the way I'm going will get us there. We'll just go ahead and continue then because I've already passed the switch. So it's too late, baby. Yeah, it's too late. I think. Let's see. Let's take a look at the front. Did we cross? Yeah, we crossed the points, so we're already on our way. Home sweet home. Let's go ahead and go. Because this will take us to the same place. Just a little bit longer. A little extra ride time. Sweet. So we've got our train. And we still have the spotter controls bug. So once again, we still may not be able to complete this scenario, but I hope we can. We'll have to see. Oh, he's got a working EOT now. Look at that. I'm not sure what we were supposed to do with that, but okay. It's got our next set of locomotives ahead anyway. Oop, I left the door open on the other SD also. I could get in trouble for that. We should probably close that. Crossing the road here. The bell sounds kind of broken. It's a zing, zing. What a great looking game. I mean, this is just so good looking. Everything looks so sharp. Except for when you get like that, has that weird distance effect, but I like it. And I do like these freight runs. It's fun switching stuff around the yard. It's also fun running the trains though too also. Let's go a little faster through this section here. So our next engine's going to be up there. Which we have to go through. Go a little faster here. Now those other engines are supposed to be off, but they're smoking. Uh-oh, we're speeding. Uh-oh. Biscadios. I need to be on that. So we got some, we'll got some track switching we're going to have to do. So we need to get past this intersection here. Put the brakes on. Initial. And more. We're going to service mode. We are not stopping. So I need to hop in the engine then and use this independent brake. There we go. I think we should be okay. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, we passed the switch, didn't we? Nope, I need to pull forward a little bit more. Surprisingly, he actually stopped before it. I thought we were going to shoot right past that thing, and Not so much. Need to go another 20 feet or so. Yeah, let's put the brake back on. Did I pass it? I sure did. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the map, and we're going to run our path this way. And we need to end up where? Shoot this way, shoot here. Wait a minute. That comes out here. Right, we're coming back this way. Comes there, goes there. Goes here. Uh-oh, we might have gone to the wrong one. Here. That's what we need. There. Like that. Okay. So we actually weren't past it. We were way past it. We weren't just past it. We were so far past it that might have turned out good. I'm just being silly, sorry. Keeping things exciting here on the railroad, you know, 'cause it's at times it's a daunting task, but somebody's got to do it. If we don't keep it entertaining, then, well, all right, so anyway, sorry. We got to go back 600 yards. I'm going to watch from this angle so we can see when we get close. It's probably not the most realistic thing in the world. I'm not sure how they do it in real life. Because, I mean, obviously you're looking back a long way. I don't know how they do it. It's a miracle. I don't know if they probably have a conductor or something that goes back. I usually you see somebody riding on the back of the last car, giving the instructions like, hey, this is, slow down. All right, brake. But we're still stuck on this use spotter controls too. That's, I don't know, a little annoying. So I'm going to have a bunch of Twitch viewers tomorrow going, why did you... What happened? Dang, dang. Arthur doesn't know what buttons to press. Did I get on the right track? Yeah, I did. Good for me. Yay. That's not what I wanted. Hey, these are supposed to be off. They lied to me. Oh, by the way, the DLC also includes some steel roll cars and some center beam cars. So I mean that's cool, and hopefully people will build scenarios for these. I haven't really been in the workshop too much. I think people are building scenarios, but I don't know. Now it says it wants us to park here, so I don't know if we're supposed to connect up to those engines. It doesn't look like it. It looks like we're supposed to park right here. Stop! 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 No! My God, the brakes are not working today. Okay, well. It passed the thing, though, so that's good. Alright, so. I might be incompetent, but at least I'm incompetent. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shut these doors, too, because I left all the doors open. Is that door? Yeah, no, I did. We're just going to go through the cab, because... Close that. Do. Can't jump over. I want to jump over to the next train. Just jump. Climb back aboard the GP40-2 and sit in the engineer's seat. Sir, yes, sir. Did we pick up these engines too? I didn't know if we were supposed to or not, but it looks like we did. Not what we were supposed to do, but my brakes don't work, so... Okay. Set up both locomotives, M2A valves, and handbrakes. Okay. Frigadig. Frankadonk. So this engine, did we close those doors? We did. Okay, good. So I'm going to climb up here. We're going to set the handbrake off. And we're going to go up here. We're going to turn this multiple unit on. Yeah, we're going to close this. Did I close the door? I'm so bad at... Nope, I left it open. Were you born in a barn? I was born in a barn. I was born yesterday. Alright, so... I'm going to go back out that way, so... Okay. Head back and sit in the engineer seat. Engineer Arthur. Hello, Arthur. It's so funny, my future stepdaughter, adopted daughter, Ems, she says to me, she's English, so they usually calls me, they call me Arthur. Arthur. And she goes, hi, Arthur. Like she's trying really hard to sound American. It's so funny. Anyway, all right, so independent brake sitting. A cut of coil cars has been left in front of the next set of SD42s. You'll need to add these to the back of your consist, move them to an empty siding, and then head back. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that step next. I'll be right back.